Okay, do we have audio? Obviously, yes. Obviously, yes. Okay, great. Hello. Welcome. We've got some things we're going to be talking about today, controversial things, science and stuff, but everything that I will be saying is backed up by science and repeated experiments and proven with plenty of research and peer reviewed to back up everything that I tell you, from legitimate sources like Cambridge University, and Thunderfoot, who is an excellent debunker of just about all trash science on the internet. He provides links to where he gets most of his information. We'll be covering that, and we're going to be talking about Andrew Fauci this morning, somebody I cannot stand. Just the sight of the man causes like this reaction in me, like I just want to vomit. And I'd like to find him so I could vomit on him because I hate him. And I hate everything that he's done to science. He's destroyed any trust that the government could have ever won over by the people. He's destroyed it all. And it's his fault. And I couldn't believe that people are still having him on the news. People like Smircuntish having this idiot on to get his opinion on bullshit. And yet, there I was this morning watching fucking Fauci on Smircuntish, just shaking my head like, what an asshole. But you want to know what Fauci said? He said, I guarantee you, the government will no longer ever try to force a mandate on anything on you regarding your health. Great. Awesome. Sounds fantastic. Local cities and things like that, they'll still be able to do it, and they will enforce that shit on you, just depending on where you are and who's in leadership. But the takeaway here is it's not the federal government. Okay, now we went over this a few days ago, and I said, you bring me the government official that's saying they're going to do mandates. It was literally Smircuntish put on his headline this morning, will government enforce mandates around masks? Will federal government enforce mask mandates? Just for the hyperbolic bullshit and to get people that will believe and feed into this shit fired up and outraged. He's not helping anything. The answer to that, if you stayed and you listened to Andrew Fauci, if you could stomach him for 5 minutes, is no, they won't. Well, why didn't you make that the headline, Smircuntish? Why didn't you make the headline, the government will not be enforcing mandates? No, you wanted people to watch your stupid Anthony Fauci interview. So, of course, this is the garbage that you vomit up for everyone to have to fucking try to digest. Well, I'm here to tell you, hey, everybody, guess what? Masks do work. There is science that proves that. You can choose to not wear them, and I'm okay with that. You do what you want. Now, I go out in public, and I don't wear one. I don't wear one anymore at all. I know that that's a poor decision on my part, and I know that I can get COVID and die from it. But I'm just so sick of all the bullshit, and I'm just sick of society, and I just don't care anymore, man. I don't give a fuck. But am I going to sit here and say they don't work? No. Why? Because I'm not going to lie to you. Why? Because there's science that will prove that I'm a liar. And you're too fucking lazy to go look it up for yourselves. There is a Cambridge University study that proves the efficacy of masks and how important they are in, trying to mitigate a pandemic or whenever, doctors are using them. It's the same concept as me holding my breath and not breathing in shit whenever I'm around a bunch of people. It limits the amount of air going into me. It limits the amount of virus going into me. They lower risks, right? You want to sit there and lie about that? I don't know what to tell you guys. You're scared that the government is going to force you to wear them? Well, maybe your local government will, but your federal government will not. And if they do, well, then that's when you get out in the streets and you scream and you do what the truckers did in Canada and you hold up traffic and do all that fucked up shit. That when Antifa does it, oh, they're bad, but when the truckers do it, good. Good truckers, bad Antifa. Oh, the truckers held up traffic, they're good. Oh, the Antifa held up traffic, they're bad. You got to figure out what the kind of protesting that works best for you, I guess. Yeah, I don't support holding up traffic. It hurts us more than anybody.
So then we should be wearing them in our cars and houses to bed.
Nicholas, I'm just going to block you because, of course, I never said that. And you people, morons like you will come in and try to put words in my mouth and say stupid shit that I never fucking said. And you're a fucking hyperbolic cunt. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know, I'm here to support the science, not some fucking chicken little cunt bitch like you. Bye. You've been blocked. Fuck off. Enjoy your fucking silence, moron. You know, if you want to have a legitimate conversation with me, then, you know, go ahead and, you know, make a legitimate argument and quit being a fucking cunt around it. Is it that hard for you to actually engage in an actual conversation? Nobody's telling you to wear a mask to bed. No one's telling you to drive your fucking car with one on. You're an idiot. You know, you're a fucking chicken little fucking pussy. Grow up. Get a spine. Are we live on Rumble? Yes, we are. Good. Very good, very good. Now, I know you guys are kind of scared of the whole mask thing because, you know, I got the science to back up what I said. And I know a lot of people coming in from Rumble are anti-mask because they don't think they work. In fact, a lot of you idiots think that they make it worse and they make you sicker. They limit your amount of oxygen to your brain. I can produce the science to back up what I'm saying. Can you produce any science, legitimate science, that says that masks don't work? No, you can't. You can come up with some bullshit fucking study from some bullshit, unpeer-reviewed bullshit.
NLRC cheers trendy as Dabberts at Nay's Garden. Good morning.
Good morning, Seymour Randy. Good morning. Idiots think it doesn't block 100%. It's not worth using, lol. Really? I mean, that's funny. If something's not 100% that it's not worth using, what if something's 99% and what's the fucking cutoff? What if it's 60%? You know, if it's 60% effective, then we're going to win over time. If it's 60% effective, because that's how it works. Like you said, it lowers the risks. But you know, show me something that's 100%. You know? You had a heart attack. The doctor said you need bypass. Got to get a triple bypass surgery on your heart, or you're going to die tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to do it because it's not 100% effective. I've heard some people get triple bypass surgery and die later. Yeah. Absolutely. But you're going to die tomorrow if you don't get it, so whatever. Fucking anti-science denying piece of fucking shit. Have a nice fucking death. I could hoot and howl. Use past their usage time. Well, dude, you're around insulation, so your mask is getting clogged up. I mean, most people when they're out in public, they're not breathing in insulation, drywall, dust, dirt, and all the things that you're spraying down there, you know? So, of course, when you're doing industrial work, your mask is going to get clogged and limit the amount of airflow. Of course. That's why they make more, and that's why they're so cheap, and you can get more of them. Keep one in your pocket. One gets clogged up, you know?
I wore masks during COVID peaks and didn't get
I did too. I wore masks. I still own my masks. And, you know, we're about to peak again. Did you guys see the 100,000 people went to see a volleyball game? Did you guys see that? 92,003 people went to go see a fucking volleyball game. They couldn't even see the court from the nosebleed section, but they went anyway, you know, because the pandemic's over, according to the Biden administration. So, yeah, let's all go to a fucking 90,000 person event because we're all a bunch of fucking dumb rodents that need to see a ball go like this, and then see the ball go like that, and then see the ball go like that, and then see oh, look at the ball. What are you, a fucking dog? Oh, look, here's the ball. Here's the ball, human beings. Look, here's a ball. Get the ball. Here's the ball. Look, the ball's over here. Look, the ball's on the left. Oh, now the ball's on the right. Wow, that's so exciting. The ball went from there to there. Oh, my God. You guys are so easily fucking distracted, man. We were talking about sports. We added it to our big list last night of things you shouldn't be wasting your fucking time on. But there's 92,003 people rushing off to go in a pandemic to go watch a ball go back and forth over a net. Your lives are pathetic if that's what you need for entertainment. That's pathetic. You need more stimulating entertainment in your lives, people. You know? Holy shit. Yeah, the football season's starting. Oh, boy. Just wait, guys. Just wait. Because the pandemic's over, according to the Biden administration. Hey, Not Telling, good morning. It's going to be very interesting to see how our hospitals start filling up with fucking COVID patients again. And wait till it gets cold out and we're all fucking locked up together inside. You know, kids are in school. Nobody wants to wear a mask. Everyone thinks the government is out to fucking mandate you around this shit. You know what? No mandates. I'll let you motherfuckers do what you want. And the ones that are idiots that go out and take the risks, you can drop fucking dead. And yay. You know, that's more smarter people and less dumb people on the planet. It works out great for people like me. You know, I stay home as much as I can. In fact, I had a doctor's appointment the other day. Guess what? I did it via internet. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment, and I did it right from here. Talking on my camera to a doctor. So, you know, you can choose to order Uber in, and you can choose to, you know, have one person do all the grocery shopping, so you limit your COVID footprint, so to speak. You can get tested if you feel sick. You can wear a mask when you go out. You can do all kinds of things. My favorite thing is social distancing. I mean, social distancing is the silver bullet for COVID. Because if all of us social distanced all the time, there wouldn't be COVID, period. You know, but we got to hug, we got to kiss, we got to play sports and push each other around. We got to be in big crowds and walk on the street and breathe each other's fucking exhalations, you know, because we're all a bunch of fucking idiots. Well, the thing to do is to mitigate the way you live your life, change things to alter the usual goings-ons in your lives that would cause you to inhale somebody else's fucking COVID exhalation. You know, it's just common sense. And if those of you who've had COVID, and Nick Brown, he's had it, Dabs for Days, I think, had it, we had a couple other people that said they were just getting over it or they've had it in the past. All of you who've had it at least once, do you want to go through that again? I mean, I'm just looking for the person who had a full case of COVID. I'm not talking about that goddamn 5 days and you're out thing. I'm talking about the 2-week laying in bed sicker than you've ever been. You had that shit. You couldn't barely breathe. You lost your taste. You didn't know if you were ever going to be able to smell anything again. And you came back from 2 weeks. How many of you are willing to go through that again? How many of you that had COVID are being a little bit more cautious now because you don't want to go through that shit again? And how many of you out there are thinking this is all bullshit and that there ain't no COVID out there at all? And you think it's all a lie? Or you think that COVID's just like the cold? You know, or it's something to not even be worried about? Almost lost a really good friend last week, guys, to COVID. One of my favorite people in the world.
My daughter and I were just diagnosed with the new COVID.
I'm sorry.
I had to go to the hospital because I was so sick. They didn't care if I had mask on. I was shocked. They didn't even separate me from other patients.
Nope.
I had to ask
Thanks,
to be
Biden
put in a
administration.
separate room to protect myself and others.
Thanks, Biden.
I found out my daughter got it at her high school football game. There are 3,500 students there. I have never been this sick ever. I am in bed now on tons of medication. I wear a mask.
Good, Shelly. I'm so sorry this has happened to you. And this is a real anecdote, guys, right here in our chat of a woman that watches this show, she's been watching for a long time, that's got COVID right now, and her daughter's got COVID, and they went to a football game, and that's where she got it, and there's no telling how many other people have it. I'm not trying to be Chicken Little and fucking say the sky's falling or any of that shit. I'm just saying, don't be in denial of the reality that surrounds you. And that being said, I think it's important that you guys just listen to Dr. Cindy Oliver. I know some of you guys fucking hate her. And she is obnoxious. Don't get me wrong. She's an obnoxious fucking woman. But at the same time, she's a scientist and she knows a lot more about this shit than most of us do. And I want you to just listen to what she's got to say about, Dr. Robert Campbell, who is a complete fucking cunt job. Okay? And if you subscribe to Jimmy Dore or Robert or John Campbell, I think his name's John Campbell, actually. It's Robert Malone and John Campbell. If you subscribe to their bullshit, understand you are being fed, spoon-fed, fucking lie after lie after lie from this old fucking cunt job, okay? And it's up to you to seek out people like her who fucking debunk his bullshit. Now look, luckily you watch my show and I'm here to do it for you. That's why you should probably choose to watch my show, because I might actually save your life with some actual science and some truth. It's all I got, man. It's my father taught me it was so important to be honest and truthful with people. It's all I got. So that's my fucking that's my poll, man.
Shelly, how are you?
And welcome back to the science.
My
I'm
daughter
Dr.
is
Silver, and I'm
14.
a scientist.
Tons of students and teachers have it. At least 20 of them. And we are vaccinated.
It's terrible. Now, according to this idiot that she's talking about, John Campbell, he says people that are vaccinated are more likely to catch it. And she's like, he says that's what the CDC claims. And she's like, that's not even what the CDC said. So pay attention to this.
And this is Cindy Oliver, and she's in training to be a scientist. A while ago, I made a video that covered the various tricks that Dr. John Campbell uses to spread disinformation without getting censored by you.
Look, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, come over to Rumble. Not a lot of you. There's just a few of you. Come over to Rumble, and we'll be able to talk about this, and I'll kill the YouTube channels. There's a link. If you're watching on Facebook, no link, because you refuse to watch on YouTube. So come on over to Rumble if you want to keep watching this show. I'm going to kill all the YouTubes, because I'm not allowed to talk about this on YouTube, because they're going to misconstrue it as medical misinformation. Because they're a bunch of cunt jobs, re-engineer cunts over there at fucking YouTube. So, fuck YouTube, okay? Get the fuck off of Facebook, get the fuck off of YouTube, and come to Rumble where I have free speech. And we can discuss whatever it is we need to discuss. Alright? Get the fuck off of there, because I'm shutting it down. You get no more show this morning, and you missed my first stab of the day. So, it's rumble.com/user/Nays Garden, or if you're on YouTube, you get the direct link. But if you're on Facebook, no link for you, which I've explained to you over and over and over again. So come on over to Rumble. I'm ending the show right now. All the YouTubes. Fuck YouTube.